Welcome back. I am OBG, and this is Zero T Hero, a free-to-play adventure in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We are now on day 3 in our climb from brand new level 1 character to level 85 with a Galactic Legend, which is our goal for this. See how long it takes us. As I have mentioned, I'm going to try to do these every appropriate amount of time. I want to give an update here because there's a couple of cool things that happened, and our next episode will be when we hit level 40. We're currently 37, and that is when we will unlock Galactic War and be able to go into that. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in the future, in the later in the video. So first of all, let's take a look at our squads. I have not been doing a ton with our Rebel squad. I have switched the Cantina farm from Ezra to KRU. I unlocked the KRU node that has him and his ship on it. The only real reason I was farming Ezra hard is because I wanted to get a level 7 as quickly as possible. Well, Stormtrooper Han is farmable at 10 shards a day in the Cantina Store, so that's going to get us there probably faster than what I could farm off of Ezra in the Cantina, and I can get KRU going as well. As you can see, Stormtrooper Han is our current highest star guy at 4-star, 31 out of 65 shards, and I want to get to level 7 as quickly as possible so I can join heroic raids. Speaking of guilds, you want to get a level 7 as quickly as possible. You want to join a guild that does heroics when you have a level 7. Before that, it's not super important. It does help a little bit to be in at least an active guild, not necessarily a high level guild. There's an argument to be said that up until you have a level 7, you should be in a new player guild, not one of the auto guilds, but an actual new player guild that's doing regular level 1 or level 2 pit. There are a lot of pit quests that if you join a heroic pit guild that's on auto, you're never going to get. So keep that in mind when you're looking for a spot to be. The highlight of the past 2 days has been our Bronzium opening of General Veers. And he has taken this trooper team into a whole next level. Just really, really good. I mean, if you take a look at Veers here, his lead gives all Empire allies 18% offense and all trooper allies 20 speed. Which is great that he's given everybody 20 speed and 18% offense, well, except for KRU, but he's just kind of there for the fun of it. And he also has, whenever an enemy is defeated, while Veers is active, Imperial Trooper allies have 60% chance to gain offense up, and they also have plus 50% crit. And when I am able to get it to level 3, they'll also have 25% chance to gain turn meter when the enemy is defeated, which goes to 40 and 65, and his Zeta is 10% protection, 20% offense up chance, and 6% turn meter gain. So, really, really, really good leader for troopers. I am still short a trooper. You can see I still have KRU in here. I have unlocked a few nodes, but when you are free to play, the number one issue that you have is the number one goal you have is to use your crystals wisely and raise your level. So your crystals should always be spent the first 150 on regular energy, because that or ship energy when you get to ships are the most efficient way to gain experience. But you're only getting naturally, I think it's 240 a day plus 135, so 300 and change, 375 a day of natural energy if you hit all 3 of the free energy refresh. The 3 objective thingies, whatever they're called. What are they called? Bonus energies. So 375 is not very much, especially if you're spending 60 to 80 a day on hard nodes. So I only have 2 hard nodes in my current farm. My Cantina farm, as I mentioned, is Stormtrooper Han. My Guild Store farm is Colonel Strack, who is not yet unlocked because I'm not getting a ton of guild store currency. But once I hit the 7-star, he'll get there real fast, and he'll be the 4th in my team, the 5th in the team for the troopers. And the arena store is still Princess Leia. Speaking of arena, we have been climbing very quickly in arena, as you would expect. We are currently in the 800s. I am hoping tomorrow we'll be able to top into the 500s and hold out there for a decent amount of period of time. I don't know if we'll be able to break into the 200s. We'll see how that goes. So the other issue you have at low level free to play is you don't have any crystal income. So the crystal income from your dailies is only 42 crystals. You don't have any income from fleets. You don't have any income from Galactic War. You don't have any income from a whole host of other things that can give you income. So I'm going to do some journey guides, because those give crystal rewards when you beat them. So first up is on our day 1, we did the 1st and 2nd level of Palpatine. So we're going to try to do level 3. It says recommended power 2800 and requires 3-star rebels. So we're going to see if this works. I don't know if we can beat this guy or not. Our guys are only in the 1500 range here. So let's give it a shot. I don't know that we can beat this, but we still also have Grandmaster Yoda, and we have R2-D2 to fight. And a second thing is, one of the events you get while leveling up is the Rebel event. And the first couple levels are fairly simple. Well, that was very unkind, sir. Very, very unkind. So you get the Rebel event. Oh, we're not going to be able to do this. Yeah, that's a lot of really bad things happening here. And we are not hitting this guy hard at all. Alright, let's get some Han lead here going. Actually, Leia's supposed to be the lead for the extra crit. Yeah, we are not even close to doing this one. Alright, so we'll come back to this one at a future time. So back to the Rebel event. When you're doing it, the last level is super hard. You can't face roll through it, and as such, you need to use some smarter tactics for it. The tactic that worked for me, and other people recommended as well, is stuns. So you want to stun. There's 2 stormtroopers in the front, and then there's Vader and Palpatine and I think it's Thrawn. So you got to stun the 2 in the back and keep the other guys stunned as well as much as you can. So stun the 2 stormtroopers, because you don't want them getting taunt off. You got to focus fire down the real problems in the back. So what I did is I stunned the 2 in the front with because you have the full the actual Rebel team with R2 and everybody. So I set it up, and once I got the stuns on the 2 stormtroopers, and I think I got one on Vader and on Thrawn as well. So I had all 4 of them stunned at one point, and we just rolled on through and was able to finish that one off. One of our other Bronzium opens, we've opened like 5 full characters in this, so it's been pretty fun. So one of our other Bronzium opens was Jedi Counselor, so that gave us our next Jedi to get us here. Alright, looks like Yoda's not going to be too bad. It's kind of funny because the previous free-to-play experience, or the new player experience, had Jedi Counselor as one of the original characters that you got, but they replaced him, and now you're like, oh good, Jedi Counselor, it helps me. I think we're going to get Yoda. There we go. Alright, so Yoda 1 is down. I doubt we can do Yoda 2. Yoda 1 kind of was really tough. But we end up with, the reason why I'm doing these is you get 50 crystals out of it. So more crystals, more refreshes, more level ups, more gear. It's really good. Alright, so you're recommending 3,000 for that, and I don't even have it because Anakin's still 1-star. So put that on the back burner, and let's go down here to R2. So R2 says recommended power 2400. Um, uh, First, we guys also we got TIE Fighter from one of the events, one of the Empire events that came up. So we're gonna try this with who we have here. I don't know we're gonna get very far with it. We should be able to get through this though. And I'm really, like I said, just really doing this for the crystals. I don't expect to unlock them soon, but doing this for the crystals really helps with the crystal income that's super flat. Once you hit Galactic War, if you finish Galactic War every day, you'll get 25 extra crystals, which is very helpful when your total income is 40 fucking 2. And then you add on whatever you're getting from Arena, which is about 50 probably. And the fact that you can't even do a full refresh of everything really kind of sucks. All right, you're an asshole. So this is one of the ability. Oh, not R2. No, stop. This is one of our fun abilities. Imperial Trooper allies gain 2% turn meter for each stack of Dark Trooper squad the Trooper has. If Dark Trooper has 2 or more stacks, Imperial Remnant allies gain offense up. And so we're going to go ahead and give ourselves some offense up. And that will also give control of the situation over here to Moff Gideon, who everybody loses 100% of their turn meter, which kind of sucks, but we take down R2. Dark Trooper is going to do some damage. Let's see if we can get Leia off the board here. Yep. And let's see if we can get 2 more down. Piece of cake. And that's it. Easy peasy for the first round of R2-D2 with the Imperial Trooper-ish squad. So we can't do the second one because we only have 4 guys. Dark Trooper we're farming, but he's not to 2-star yet. And we're not farming Imperial Guard or whatever his name is. So we'll come back to this when we have the rest of the spots open. And so that's all the farming we can do for that. And we're going to do 1 arena battle so you can see how the full team runs. So we are 6,800 power at 809 level. Let's see if we can find somebody. So this is a full, the normal recommendation from most of the experts who probably haven't actually played anything this low in their life is to go Phoenix, because it gives you Thrawn, it gives you Palpatine, and they're very, very solid healing squad because they get Chopper has some healing in him, so they're really, really good for Galactic War, and that is one area that I do expect us to suffer in is Galactic War, but this is almost a full squad. Let's see who else we can find here. There's a Obi-Wan squad. Trying to find a squad that was decent to fight. There's a Lando lead rebels. Here's a big. This is a 7,500. So this is 1,000 punch up, almost. So that's 10% more than we have. Let's see how this goes. I predict we lose no one. That's my prediction. We'll see what happens here. Come on. Finish load. There you go. Alright, so let's go ahead and go after Ezra. Let's give everybody some offense. So if I did this right now, my guys would all lose their offense and they would all lose theirs. I think we're going to go for that, because we get to take a guy out. And then we'll go to Hera. Little counter there, fine. That sucked. Can you get a stun on him? No. That was good. And how about this? Very effective. Some counter striking going on. Kanan's got his little offense, his little taunt over there. Go ahead and finish off Luke. And didn't even lose a stack of Dark Trooper yet. So just straight steamrolled, mostly Phoenix, mostly full power Phoenix team. They're missing 1 guy from their whole team. That's 1,000 higher than me. So overall, I'm really happy with where the Imperial Troopers are going. They're kind of really fun to play. And once you put in, once Strack gets up there so he can jump in, oh, going to be so much fun to play him. So much fun to play that group. And hopefully it won't be too long till we get there. It may take a little while, and once we get a 7-star, it'll be easy because then you'll start rolling in Guild Store currency and going from there. So that's it for today's update. We will be back when we hit level 40, which is probably going to be about 2 to 3 days, and we'll run through our first Galactic War together and see how the squads. Galactic War. One of the things I wanted to talk about with this. So Galactic War is your challenging Galactic War is based off of the power of your units. So it gets harder the further you go into Galactic War, and it scales up till there are people that are higher level than your units. Many of them will be adjacent type things where they won't really make a lot of sense, but you'll find some really good meta teams in there as well. And so, however, one of the things they do, it's based on your 5 highest power characters. So by keeping my rebels and my troopers at a similar power level, then I'm not going to get, like if I had my troopers at 10,000 power and my rebels at 6,000 power, then all of my opponents would be plus or minus some percentage off of 10,000. And once my troopers died, I'd be fucked. So I do want to keep my light side, dark side teams. So I have 2 full teams that are similar in power and skill. And right now I have 6,800 and 6,500. So when I get in there, I should be able to make decent progress, maybe even finish the whole thing to get full rewards, which is really, really important because 1,200 Galactic War credits for a full clear is huge at this point in the game because that's 3 full characters, that's 30 full shards. And as you can see, our characters don't have that many shards yet. So it's very important for us to get that max out as quickly as possible. So that's where we are, and thank you very much, everyone. I will see you on Galactic War Day in a couple of days. OBG out.